Very well, ladies and gentlemen. So we are definitely going to talk about fullbacks. We're also going to talk about strikers, and of course, a huge update coming your way. So, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for that. Yes, some really interesting news for you guys. So, if you see daily Arsenal content, the best place to be, yes, consider subscribing, man. This is the best part of the transfer window. Of course, the best window where we can definitely expect a lot coming Arsenal's way. So we have to be ready in that sense, in that way. We've got to be ready. So what do we have for you guys today? Of course, we're going to talk about a midfielder. We're also going to talk about Wolves versus that Sao Paulo winger. My God, it's going to be a battle to sign Marquinhos. So the first news is that Arsenal have asked for information about left back Federico Di Marco from Inter Milan. But Inter Milan see him as a very important player, but they would be, if Arsenal can shell out 20 to 25 million euros, they could clearly think of selling the player. So yes, Federico Di Marco is available if Arsenal move on about it. This is via Tutto Mercato Web and Sport Witness. So apparently that is that. So let me know what you guys think about it. Federico Di Marco, any idea about him? Let me know what you guys think about him. Moving on, so what's this chaos and conundrum, about this Sao Paulo forward Marquinhos? As we already mentioned that Arsenal were in it for him, and he could be the potential first signing for Arsenal. So Wolves have hired a law firm in Brazil to start a formal process and plan to present a legal complaint against Sao Paulo forward Marquinhos in the coming days, claiming the player signed a pre-contract with them and broke the agreed deal by signing with Arsenal. This is according to George Nicola. He also says that the legal action is only towards Marquinhos and not Sao Paulo. However, the Brazilian clubs say the deal is going forward as Arsenal have given legal guarantees about the signing. Marquinhos has already completed his medical and will be announced in the coming days. So it looks like this involves a compensation that Arsenal are ready to pay to Wolves if there is any sort of a legal problem that Wolves bring forward. Interesting to see that. Also, Sao Paulo manager Rijoiace is very angry with the situation of Marquinhos. Sao Paulo will no longer give young players with expiring contracts the chance of a showcase before potential moves to Europe. Lesson learned is what I would say. I mean, come on. So the man in the picture is RNC Lens midfielder Cheikh Doucouré. Is attracting plenty of interest from Premier League sides, with Arsenal amongst the interested parties. Mirror Football understands Doucouré is set to leave Lens this summer for the Premier League. So interesting to see that. But moving on, so this was a banner which was placed outside by Fiorentina Ultras, for Fiorentina's Artemio Franchi Stadium by a fan group. Because their chief executive Joe Barone is not signing Lucas Torreira, so on a permanent deal. So they've written Torreira to Fiorentina, Barone to Arsenal. If you can see, Torreira alla Fiorentina, Barone alla Arsenal. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Brooke Norton-Cuffy has been named as Arsenal's Scholar of the Year, where he spent the second half of the season on loan at League on side Lincoln City. He was crazy, but he did his job really well. So it looks like Arsenal have requested Ghana to exempt Thomas Partey from national duty for their upcoming Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers against Madagascar and Central African Republic as part of precautionary measures for his recovery program. So should have done long before, but anyways, if it's done now, it's good. Moving on, Arsenal have been scouting several strikers in the similar mold to Gabriel Jesus, including Jonathan David, but their interest in the Canadian has been cooled down. That's according to Simon Collins. Also, that's the major update that we know about it. We're talking about Eddie Nketiah. Well, this caused a ruckus everywhere. So David Ornstein confirmed that Arsenal are understood to have made sure that Eddie Nketiah changed his mind and he's going to sign a new contract. But reports came out from Sami Mokbel that Arsenal are paying 100k a week to Eddie Nketiah. And everyone was like, why? What's wrong with you? No, sir, you should not do it. Weird, but let's see where we are headed to. Another weird news that's coming our way, ladies and gentlemen. Catalan Sport cites English media for reporting Arsenal have made an offer for Alvaro Morata. Well, yes, Diario Sport have says that yes, Mikel Arteta's men are looking for a striker and are betting heavily on Morata, who was on Barcelona's agenda. Moving on, Kevin Campbell says that Arsenal should choose Yuri Tielemans over Ruben Neves if there is a chance. He says, we need extra competition in midfield and we need goals from midfield. Tielemans can score goals. He creates and scores goals. He can hit them from 25 yards or get in the box and be dangerous. I think Arsenal have a lot of needs and requirements. I would both of them. But if I had to choose one, I think Tielemans is the Arsenal one. Arsenal will prioritize. Goals from midfield would be massive for us. It would be key. He would score double figures every season if he was at Arsenal. An extra 10 goals makes a big difference. So, Kevin Campbell believes Yuri Tielemans can provide almost up to 10 goals from the midfield. And if that's an investment that Arsenal, if they can get that much amount of goals from him, it would be crazy. But according to Spanish outlet Cadena Ser, Arsenal are reportedly they have reportedly set their sights on Kane Chukwuemeka, but lots of competition for him. So Chukwuemeka is a player that Arsenal would want to get. Well, here's a big part from Corriere dello Sport that according to Corriere dello Sport, talks have begun between Juventus and Arsenal regarding Gabriel. Arsenal is asking for 50 million euros, 50, but Juve is working to reduce the amount by including players like Arthur in the deal. I personally believe that's not the case. That's not a reality. I personally believe that, but let's see how things will change. If things will change or not, that's the bigger part, to be fair. Another day, another player getting linked to Arsenal. Well, yes, this time, our brother from Kenya. Yes, the agent of Kenyan defender Joseph Okomo, who is 25 years, is a defender from Belgian club Gent, confirms that Arsenal, along with Celtic, are holding informal talks with his client, while Borussia Dortmund is holding official talks right now. So, yes, the Kenyan defender, yes, from Gent, ladies and gentlemen, 25 years of age, Joseph Okomo, is the player that Arsenal are linked with recently. So, let's see where that will take them. So, yes, let me know what you guys think about it. Morata, and the price tag is somewhere around 25 million, if reports are to be believed. I'm not going to believe those reports, but yeah, reports are reports, so it's got to be reported and the news has to be spread. Let me know what you guys think about Morata to Arsenal, but Jesus, in that mold, there is no Jonathan David for now to Arsenal, so he might look at another club or probably would want to stay at Lille. But Federico Di Marco from Inter Milan is on Arsenal's radar. Let me know what you guys think about it. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, cheers and don't forget to subscribe.